All right, welcome back. I want to talk to you about just reviewing some of the stuff we did. So here's a rectangle. Let's try that again. Rectangle tool and a circle. I want the circle to be here and another circle. Hit escape to get out. Grab your tool that you want and another circle here. I want to modify this circle here, so I'm going to grab that grab handle as we discussed and put it bigger, grab the center, move it over, etc. So now I have my two wheels and I'm gonna put a line coming up as a windshield and cab and maybe coming down like this. Okay, there's a reason why I went a little further is because I want to show you how to cut to trim your line, so cutting off the excess of your lines. And this is by the use of the trim command here. And by experience, I find that if we just choose everything from around, so making a window, starting off at clicking here at your bottom right hand and going up to your top left hand, click there, it'll choose everything in there. And if you look down here, it tells you how many objects you've found. It has found 6 objects. To agree with that, hit enter. And now it's asking you what objects do you want to trim. Well, I want to start trimming off the excess in here. Remember that I'm doing a silhouette, so therefore I'm only interested in the outside right now. So I want to trim this part here off, and this one, and this one, and this one. And clicking here at this excess line, and on the inside here, and on the inside there, and hit escape to get out. And there we go, we have our outline. Let's say we wanted to add some type of arc in the back here. Boom, 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 like this. All right, and I want to modify this one to bring it up here. And this is a good time to introduce the object snap. If you have your object snapped pushed in, that means your point will automatically look for a set point. So you see that blue square that comes up. Okay, so I wanted to click there, and I know that that's going to be connected because it searched for that intersection of or the end of a line. So I'm okay with that. I'm going to take the object snap off. The other function I wanted to show you was to lengthen the line, so extending aligned. So if I choose this one here, and it's going to ask me to select the boundary edges. So I'm going to make this the line that I want, where I want the line to stop. I'm going to be bringing this arc down. So I'm going to choose this one, hit enter, and select the object to extend. And when I click on this one, it should meet up right against the other one like that. Hit escape to get out. Now, I want to trim off these two lines here. So again, easiest way would be to use a trim, put everything in there, click, and I can still zoom in as I need to, and then start. I have 9 objects found. Hit enter, and then start trimming off what I don't need. Okay, so this line here is not in between any. It's a standalone line. So if I hit escape and just pick it up and then hit delete or the erase button here, it'll go away. So now I want to verify if my little vehicle here is all one contained area with no openings. The easiest way to do that is to hatch it. Hatch it it's another word for coloring with a pattern. So in this case, it's going to be some type of swatch pattern. It's not a big deal what that pattern is. Go to pick a point and pick any point inside that uh, inside that figure, and it outlines the broken line. Hit enter and you'll get back your boundary hatch menu, and then preview or okay it, preview, and you can see that it hatched all the inside. If there was one little bit of an opening, it would not have hatched it. So that's one way of verifying that it is properly hatched. All right, so if I didn't want this, I would hit cancel, or I could just do edit, undo the hatch. All right, so that pretty much takes me to the end of this one here. Oh, the last thing I want to show you was to round off or to chamfer. Okay, so in the rounding off some corners, we call that a fillet. All right, so if I wanted to round off this corner, it's going to round it off at a radius of 0.5. That's fairly big for the size of model that I have. Let's see what it'll look like. So read your command line here. It's telling me select the first object, which is this one, and my second one, which is this one, and it just rounded it off in the front like that. Okay, so if I wanted to have if I wanted to round off the back side here, but I wanted to make it smaller, so I would choose the fillet again, and this time I'm going to choose R for radius and choose this to be much smaller, maybe 0.1, and I'll accept that by hitting enter. And if I go back to my fillet, now it's set for 0.1, and I'm going to choose my object here, choose this side here, and it's a 0.1 radius in that fillet. The chamfer is very similar. It'll cut it off on a 45-degree angle, so if I choose this one and that one, the distance is too large for this one, so I need to modify that. So my chamfer distance is set for 0.5, which is way too much. So I'm going to set my distance here to 0.2, my first distance, and my second distance to 0.2. So, and now I'm going to try this again. So chamfer, boom, and there we go. So that's 0.2 alongside there. And there's my vehicle. All right, so if I wanted to, say, pick everything up and rotate this, I would need to have a point of displacement, and now I can rotate my vehicle accordingly. Okay, so if I wanted to go up the hill, I could have it doing like that. So that's my rotate, move, rotate, very similar. So that's about as far as I want to get you with this one here. So you can see that it didn't take very long to outline a vehicle or a silhouette if you want. All right, so that's the end of our second AutoCAD video.